Hey everyone, today's video looks at train accidents, where one split second can change everything. Slow down and buckle up. When you ignore the traffic lights in Mexico, things can spiral fast and go way too far. Hopefully this is a wake-up call to take railroad safety rules seriously. A 53-year-old Ford driver in Skokie drove around a lowering rail barrier and collided with a freight train. He was injured and hospitalized. Police say he was sober but unlicensed, and the crash is under investigation. In Littlehampton, England, two motorcyclists ran the barrier and red light, narrowly avoiding a collision with a train traveling at 70 miles per hour. The train driver braked just in time. A few reckless seconds nearly led to tragedy.
There we are, in the smell of that, in the smell of that, smell of that. Smell of that.
Do you really need to be in that much of a hurry? A train collided with construction equipment that had not cleared the tracks in Maple Ridge, British Columbia. No injuries were reported. The train resumed service hours later, and the cause remains under review. It's hard to understand why, after deciding to turn like that, he didn't just continue straight or try to pull over onto the gravel shoulder. A Union Pacific train struck an 18-wheeler carrying instruments for the Austin Vandegrift High School Band at a rail crossing on Carolina Street near Hufkin Avenue. The band was traveling to a city competition, and fortunately, everyone escaped safely. What do you think when you see images like this? Share your thoughts in the comments below. The barriers were down and a train was approaching, but the driver still tried to beat it across. Seconds later, reality delivered a lesson no one wants to experience.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Someone call 111.
Paul, I'm
Sorry.
videoing!
I'm calling now. It is. Oh! Oh my god, my heart.
Oh my god! Are you guys okay?
On the morning of March 3, 2023, in Lubinsk, a 55-year-old driver of an Opel Astra made an illegal pass and collided with a moving diesel locomotive at an unguarded railway crossing. The driver sustained minor injuries, and the incident is under investigation. From above, the scene looks truly beautiful. After wrapping up the job, the excavator operator just hopped on a train and headed home like it was any other day. This is how tunnels in China are cleaned and maintained, showing the precision, discipline, and engineering strength behind every safe train journey.
Holy crap!
Junge, jetzt kracht's doch gleich. Hier, jetzt kracht's, jetzt kracht!
Trains run on schedules, not second chances. Trying to slip past one is about as risky as running across a freeway blindfolded. This is a classic example of why you always need to stay alert when watching for trains. A little patience might make you late, but it helps ensure you still make it home. A pickup truck was smashed during a filmed scene at the Florida Railroad Museum, and the damage was part of a staged production. A collision occurred on Tuesday afternoon, September 23, 2025, at a railroad crossing in the Ipiranga neighborhood near Barra do Piraí. The impact was severe, but fortunately, everyone inside the truck walked away unharmed. Like a car breaking down at the worst possible moment with a train approaching. A reminder that the tracks are no place to gamble with timing. An electric tram derailed in Baisk at the Merlina-Mitrofanova intersection on June 2, 2017. And thankfully, everyone was okay. What do you think would make areas near the tracks safer? Raising awareness or putting up more barriers? Cardboard isn't derailing a train that heavy. If something went wrong, it's way more likely a maintenance or switch issue, not the trash. From August 2nd to 5th, 2024, the state of Rajasthan saw heavy rain and flooding, yet trains continued moving through the high water and maintained their routes.
Ein Foto, was soll ich mit dem Video machen? Hier machst du ein Foto. Wisst ihr nicht. Kassi, ich hab's auf Video. Live.
What an incredible display of speed from the king. Those were truly unforgettable moments. If you've ever witnessed something this incredible, drop a 1 in the comments. We'd love to hear about it. Comment 2 if this is the longest train you've ever seen.
The video shows a controlled crash test between a car and a train, using dummies instead of real people. Its purpose is to demonstrate the force of impact and raise traffic safety awareness. He actually went outside to check if there was any damage.
A fuel tanker tried to beat the train at a rail crossing and was struck, causing major damage. A powerful reminder, a few seconds of patience can prevent a lifetime of consequences. Even with the crossing gates down and a train approaching, the woman tried to cross the tracks and nearly got hit. She jumped clear at the last second, a reminder to never ignore railroad signals. Oh man, if anyone had been standing there, they definitely could have been hurt. In China, a car crossed the railway without obeying the stop signal and was struck by an oncoming train. The impact was severe, but fortunately, no serious injuries were reported. white Toyota sped past the crossing barriers, but couldn't clear the tracks before the train arrived. A long freight train struck the vehicle and carried it down the line. The crash happened in Louisville, Kentucky, and the victims were 2 high school students. A light rail train ran a red signal and struck a garbage truck in Mesa near Robson and Main Street, causing a derailment. All passengers exited safely, and the operator was taken to the hospital for precautionary evaluation, with minor injuries reported. A brief loss of control set off a chain collision on the Faraka Bridge. Luckily, the train stayed on the tracks, and the driver walked away with only minor injuries.
Oh no.
The train can't just stop like that.
Holy Mother of Moo Moo.
Got it rolling?
Blowing past a traffic signal can lead to hard consequences. This time, though, the driver managed to get out safely, and no one was hurt.
God! Tell me he got out. Just tell me he got...
The key thing about trains is that steel wheels on steel rails have very low friction, so on level ground, they can roll smoothly for a very, very long distance. A train carrying Belarusian potash fertilizer derailed in Kazakhstan, but fortunately, no one was injured. He'll catch up at the next stop. Collegedale, Tennessee. A semi-truck hauling concrete beams collided with a Norfolk Southern train at a crossing, causing a derailment and leaving 2 people with minor injuries. The cause may stem from an overload, uneven weight distribution, and uncoordinated operation, especially dangerous when working on a slope. A train struck and destroyed the safety gate at rail crossing number 20, disrupting traffic in the area. At least the large truck tried to avoid the railroad tracks. When the train slows down by a few dozen miles per hour, you not only save the horse, but also prevent a potential tragedy. Herding cattle along railroad tracks is extremely dangerous. Following rail safety rules doesn't just protect you, it helps keep everyone else safe too. Hey man, a car can be replaced. Your life can't. It's not worth taking that kind of risk.